Hi everyone, welcome to Mini-Mester 2018 and Happy New Year. I hope everyone's staying warm in this very cold weather we're having. I am so glad you're taking this course with me this January. I think it's the first time that I've taught this class totally online. I've taught it many times where we've had a few in-person classes. So I thought it would be helpful for me to share some videos. And I know here they are coming to you from my dining room, and I hope you don't mind that. First of all, I wanted to let you know that the syllabus is posted on Blackboard with due dates to help keep us on track, as of course this is a mini-mester course and things go very quickly. But I did want you to know that I am very flexible. Should something come up in your personal or professional lives, and I try to be very understanding that you all have, most of you have classes that are depending on you during this time, I will understand. Just let me know ahead of time. For example, if you're going to miss a discussion board post, just give me an email, text, feel free to call me, and I will extend your deadline. I don't want anyone to be nervous that I'm going to be upset. My only ask is that you let me know ahead of time. That will help me. Of course, should an emergency arise, believe me, I've had plenty of those in my lifetime, I will be understanding of that, I promise. So let's just take a look at what is required in our course. And this course is designed to just help you understand the English language learners in your classroom that you may have now or certainly will have in the future. And so to help us do that, we are going to have 10 discussion board posts. I have listed the topics for those posts on the syllabus. Now, these may change slightly depending upon what I read in your introductions or how you respond to other posts. I like to leave myself some room to respond to your needs and to meet your needs. So hopefully that will be a help to you. Each of those discussion board posts is worth 5 points, and I will post those grades after the discussion boards are due. Hopefully that will help you keep track of the grades. Besides those discussion board posts and readings and videos that will go along with them, we have 3 major projects. I'm going to take them a little bit out of order. The professional book study is due on the very last day of Mini-Mester, and that's January 22nd. The reason I want to speak about that first is that I want you all to find a book to read now. This should be a book that you have not read before, but that describes English language learners in some way, in a way that is meaningful and helpful to you. Some of you are very interested in word study. If so, there's a wonderful word study book by the Big Four, Don O'Bear, Shane Templeton, Marcia Invernizzi, the last name escapes me right now, but Lori Hellman is the main author on that book. Many people have done a professional book study on this. You read the book, and then all you need to do is to create a book flyer. For those of you who might be interested in other topics, just take a look around. There are many books on assessment. There are books on best practices for elementary school teachers. There are books on how to best help the English language learners in your primary or intermediate classroom. Email me if you're having difficulty finding a book that relates to you, and I will be more than happy to help you. And all that is required is a little flyer about that book. I have posted or will post an example of those flyers in the folder marked Book Flyer on Blackboard. Going back in order then, the next, the Wordless Picture Book project is due on January 14th. I hope that this will be a fun lesson for you. For our first discussion board post, you're actually going to look at 2 videos about one of my favorite wordless picture books, The Arrival. So as you prepare for this lesson, look around for a wordless picture book that fits your needs. If you teach high school, The Arrival is a perfect book to use. If you teach primary grades, there are great books, many wordless picture books. We actually have on campus a library in Hawkins Hall, in psychology. Yes, psychology, that contains wordless picture books. I'm happy to meet you on campus if you can't find one and check one of those books out for you. So begin looking for that. I will be posting a sample lesson for you. You will be creating a lesson based on your wordless picture book. If you have a class, I would love it if you could teach your lesson to an individual, a small group, or the whole class. It's always helpful if you can do that. If not, contact me and we will discuss something else for you to do. And then the third major assignment, but the first one due, is the assessment project, which is due on January 10th. This is a paper. If you will take a look in the assessments folder on Blackboard, you will find several assessments. You are to read these assessments and find out more about each of these and write an evaluation and analysis. If you'll take a look at the rubric in the syllabus for this, I think this will be helpful for you. But I will be posting further instructions in the next few days. So, thank you very much for taking the class. And again, I want you to know I'm happy to take questions from you at any time. Those of you who've had me before, I hope will attest to this. And feel free to call me, text me, email me, whatever you need. Sometimes I realize questions are best discussed over the phone, so don't hesitate. And again, I am flexible. Thank you. Stay warm.